All right, guys, we came up with another Toro Lawnmower Recycler 22. I got this on a junk removal job maybe 3 months ago. Nah, 2 months ago. It doesn't turn on. We got the last one to work. Another Toro back there. But let's see if we can clean the jets on this one and get it to start and resell it. There we are. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna take apart this Toro Recycler 22-inch. We're gonna clean the jets on it. So before that, you have to take off the cover. Then you have to take off these small little bolts. I believe it's 932s. And then we got another one right here. Let's see what these are. All right, this next one's a 5/16. Take that off. Make sure you take a picture of what you're doing before you dismantle it so that you remember how to put it back together. So I'm gonna work on this. Okay. 5/16 and 932s. Let's take it apart. Okay. That's what that looks like. So in this carburetor, there's a little jet down here that we gotta remove, a little plastic jet. So once we remove that plastic jet, we can replace it or we can clean it and hopefully get this lawnmower working again. I have another one that we did fix just by putting some seafoam on the jet, cleaning it up. You can clean it with parts cleaner probably, or just replace it. There's a part on Amazon. So let's do that. So we gotta take this off. Gotta take this stuff off. Gotta take this whole piece off. Okay, so once you get to this part, you remove this cover from there. Right, you took this off. You're here. Hold on, baby girl. Little girl's calling. She says she found a little water fountain. Once you get to this part here, you're just simply gonna pull it. Comes off of there, right? Can't see it. Comes off of that. Right here. My finger comes off of there. And then you gotta take this off, and the fuel line. So make sure you empty this out first, the fuel. Before you take off the fuel line, make sure you got something to soak the fuel, actually to catch the fuel, because it's gonna get messy. All right. Don't tug too hard on it. Don't want to break it. Okay. See that? It's a lot. Okay, that's still dripping. Make sure to clean that off before you turn it on. And then it just comes right off. Boom. You gotta take these these 2 bolts off. And we'll clean the carburetor. These 2 bolts right here. 932s. 932s? Yeah. 932s. 932, take them off. And you gotta pry this up. Not pry it, but lift it up gently. So I'll do that. This is to insert this and pry it gently. There's some gas in there. You gotta take it off. Looks pretty clean. Might just wipe it clean. Wipe it all clean. And here's a little culprit. Here's a little jet. There's some gasoline here. And this right here is a plastic piece we're gonna replace. All this right here. First I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna replace the whole thing. And then I'm gonna save this jet maybe for next time. I'll clean it out and use it for next time. For now, yeah, I think this is the carburetor right here. There's all the fuel pump, fuel balancing. I don't know what it's called, but I know this is the jet. So we'll take that off. To take this off, you gotta take it off just gently. Yep. Just use your screwdriver, flathead, brace yourself on this, and lift up. And this comes off. And it does look pretty dirty and kind of gunky. I don't know if you can see that right there. And the inside. Okay, let's put a new jet on there. This is kind of yellow and doesn't look good. Let's put this to the side. Right, so we took the jet off. It's called the jet main. I purchased this part on Amazon. It's a Briggs and Stratton engine. Briggs and Stratton engine. Part number 592792, made in the USA. It's a genuine part. Let's go ahead and replace this part. There she is, right there. Look at the difference in color. Yep. You can see the difference. So let's replace it. This is the easy part. But you gotta remember how it went, how it goes. Goes back in. I'm assuming it goes this way. And you just press down on it and you're set. There you go. You'll hear a little click when it's in and seated. That's it. Now we should just put it back together. So follow the steps in reverse order now and put it back together. Put it back on this carburetor on the mower and get it started. Put some new fuel and let's go. Put it back in there. Make sure you don't lose this O-ring. There's an O-ring that goes right in here that connects to the actual combustion chamber. There. So let's put this back. Put this back right in there. Make sure you put all the little, I don't know what those are called, but put it back in there. Let me see a picture real quick. A little bit hard to put it back on there. So let me see if I can do it with one hand plus holding the camera. Gotta grab this little thing here. Right there. Gotta kind of twist the whole carburetor there. Hold on a second. Yep, I won't be able to do this. Hold on. There it goes. You gotta get that one. That one that comes from that side, and from the left side. Put in this little hole right here. And just twist it. Not twist it, but bend it a little bit so it falls into place. And then this next one that comes from the right side, proximal to the fuel tank, goes back there. So we'll do that. Okay, so that one that comes from the fuel tank, closer to the fuel tank, it comes from the fuel tank, put it through there. And there she goes. And I'll just let it go and slide it back in the little hole. And that should be good. There we go. Follow the little things go in there. Just like that. So connect the hose, the air hose. And we just got to connect the fuel line to the tank, to the reservoir there, and to connect the clamps. And we'll be good to go. Actually, I might have screwed up. Because I got to be able to bend those fuel lines. So I might have to take it apart again. 1 second. You know, it's pretty flexible, so I might be able to kind of maneuver this somehow to make it fit. But let me use 2 hands. Okay, so I got it to bend. And then just put it as deep as you could with this. Just like that. And then connect these clamps back to their original locations. Tighten these screws up. These bolts. Hex heads, I believe they're called. I don't know. I've been out of the trades in a long time. There we go. That's that. Now we get our filter. Put it in there. Looks like that fit. Unidirectional. And then grab your cover and put it on there. Now we fuel it up. Add some fuel stabilizer. And see if it runs. If it doesn't run, then screw me. Alright, so I fueled her up. Put a little bit of oil, of gasoline. I didn't have that much. Just a little, whatever was left in that tank from fueling up the generator. Okay. Let's give it a pull. Alright. Let's give it a pull. So, I'm going to try to do this with one hand, pulling. Might drop the phone. And that's how you do it, baby. All right. Woo! Oh, this thing pulls. All right.